Basically, we have been actually observing the event closely as to how the hunger strike has been going, and we have been taking a personal stock of the situation of their health, about what kind of activities has been going on, and uh, during the course of the event, we are continuously monitoring the entire event and personally interacting with our Honorable CM Sir, Honorable Deputy CM Sir, and giving him updates about what is happening. Honorable CM Sir has personally said that he will be visiting Tura next week and interacting with the group to understand what demands do they have. What we have discussed with them here has been itself that they demand for a winter capital establishment with Tura as the winter capital, and for the retrospective implementation of reservation roster, not in a single go, but probably in an AMI model of a sort, where it can be done in a staggered manner over the period of time to capture what has been lost in the previous years. In this regard, our Honorable CM Sir has mentioned in several other meetings and forums as well that what we look at presently under the office memorandum, we look at implementation of the roster from henceforth, and that the retrospective action at this point of time cannot be adjudged by the government. For this, a specific committee has been set up, which will have experts from legal, law, economics, constitutional experts, which will take that call after discussion with different groups, after discussion with different forums, and once that committee makes that recommendation, the government will take a call on it. Additionally, a political committee in the chairmanship of Madam Ampareen Lingdo, our Honorable Minister, has been also set up, taking into consideration all the different political groups to discuss these matters across the state so that no group is left behind unheard. So, at this point of time, the group also ascertains that they would like the Honorable CM Sir to come in person, have a discussion with them, and be able to alleviate what concerns they have, give assurances on his part of looking into the matter, and be able to resolve it at the earliest possible. At this point of time, I don't think that they are going to. What they have been earnestly, demanding a lot has been an audience with the Honorable CM Sir, which at this point of time I think shouldn't be the cause of concern, because the group has the primary purpose was to take up this matter to administrative and political level, and which has been successfully been done by the group. And I honestly would like to request them very fervently that they should take off the hunger strike from their work right now. They shouldn't. Otherwise, it's an arm twisting mechanism. The sitting demonstration itself is a strong tool for the government to recognize if there has been any issues or any concerns by the public. At this point of time, we don't want any group to be following this similar mechanism or similar procedure. Legally, the group had requested for a peaceful sit-in demonstration for one day, which we had allotted for 11th of July. Post that, the group had requested for an addition, and they had added the hunger strike part to it, which the district administration hadn't accepted that earlier. Even now, the group has not been approved for sitting for a hunger strike at this point of time. We had accepted for an extension of the demand to up to 7 days. At this point of time, they are in violation of Section 188 of IPC, of violation of the order of a public servant. But we understand sympathetically, from an empathetic point of view, that the demands, they have been doing it peacefully, and we would request the organizers again that if they fail to come to a logical conclusion to this, there will be some repercussions legally against them. But luckily, so far, the group has been doing it peacefully, and we will be in talks with the leaders of the different political groups that they should end it as soon as possible, that the extension of permission has not been granted till now and has not been implemented or requested till now, and we will be communicating that over the period of time, over today itself. Yes. Order for a magistrate's duty has been already allotted, over which you can see our Assistant Commissioner, Mr. Salgro is here on duty today. A 7-day duty roster was prepared for 7 Assistant Commissioners in the district. At the same time, the DMHO of the district has been directed to appoint a doctor in charge for this entire event. Also, the sub-center at Dakop Grey, the sub-center at Dakop Grey has been informed to keep the medical personnel as standby. An ambulance has been kept on standby in case anything gets on adverse. We are not expecting any such event in the time to come. We are expecting them to be healthier and better in days, and we hope that the call of this hunger strike do not take a risk on their own bodies. This government is for the people and by the people itself, as they have established it already by having a discussion before implementation of the office memorandum for them. Uh, and this, I think, government has been able to establish that whenever anybody wants to have a discussion, they are free to do so. The official contact number of the Honorable CM Sir himself is available for them to contact to him. The CM Sir has also assured that he himself next week will be here, and an Honorable Minister will be sent here for discussions. To whichever NGO group has any concern or any cause of issues, they can come over here and discuss with them. The ministers will be here and they can discuss with them. And I think that should be able to give them a platform to do a discussion. Some sitting demonstration happens when such a platform is absent from the administrative side or from the political side. Whereas in this case, we believe this is unnecessary, and that the group should take the wise knowledge of this event and probably call the hunger strike off, because this is affecting them unnecessarily. A sitting demonstration is a sufficient stronger tool, and we will be happier to give them official permission as well if requested or if applied for. What we discussed was what was the demand from their side. Clearly, we wanted to know what kind of conversation that they want to have with the political and the administrative side. They have clearly mentioned about the implementation of the reservation roster in the retrospective manner, specifically in the EMI model, because a sudden implementation they also understand will be not just detrimental to the state but will also be not feasible. And they are also hoping that the government at least understands or assesses the option, at least in the committee matter or through any other matter. And the group has demanded a personal intervention by Honorable CM Sir to have a word with the group by himself, and convey that assurance that the matter would be looked into, and that they will take up the matter with the committee as well. The second demand is of winter capital. They have basically emphasized that the winter capital was promised to Tura way back when the state was established, and that they would like the Honorable CM Sir to take up the matter in the upcoming assembly elections, along with the other MLAs of the region, and discuss this matter at least whenever he arrives here in Tura and takes a stock of the opinions that they have. This has been the major part of the discussion for today. Neither the government has been or nor the administration has been taking too long. I'll share the official order of magistracy that we have put in. Assistant Commissioner has been placed here 24/7 for a particular day. We have specifically assigned one Assistant Commissioner every day. At the start of the event, when this started, on the very first and second day, in fact, for the starting 5 days, there were less than 10 number of people, and we still had a magistrate and a doctor on call for this entire event, along with an ambulance. Only yesterday, and I believe it being a Sunday, had some people gathered over here. And today there has been gathering because we had already announced that I'll be personally visiting to discuss with this matter. So neither of us has been ignoring this matter ever. Honorable CM Sir has been taking a stock of the situation every day. They've been discussing about what is happening with the group, how is their health, what kind of activities are being going on by the group. Also, we have called the group on the very second day when they had extended their sitting beyond the permitted amount. We have also called the heads of the 3 NGO groups which are sitting here yesterday as well to my camp office, and we have discussed this matter with them as well. Yesterday in the discussion, they had assured that they will take up this matter with the group to end the hunger strike, and I believe that discussion was to happen with the group. And today, this is the third meeting that we are having with them. So, very second day and the 6th day and the 7th day, within 7 days period, we have met them, along with an stationary assistant commissioner from the very first day. So, I believe administration has not been far away in conversation with them. This, I believe, was an unjustified and a wrong statement that was made earlier